Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
The Pinky and the Brain. Yes, Pinky and the Brain. One is a genius, the other's insane. They're laboratory mice. Their genes have spice. They're Pinky and the Brain. Brain, 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 brain. Before each night is done, your plan will be unfurled by the dawning of the sun. You'll take over the world. The Pinky and the Brain. Yes, Pinky and the Brain. The twilight campaign is easy to explain. To prove their mousy worth, they'll overthrow the earth. The Pinky and the Brain. Brain, 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 brain. Nerf!
Welcome, guys. Welcome to the show tonight. This is Terry with NSPS TV Paranormal Podcast Show. And do I got an echo? Is that me?
It might be me.
Okay. But anyway, guys, tonight, man, I'm back in Kentucky with another paranormal team. Man, how can a small state have so many paranormal teams? I think you guys, all you guys are neighbors, man. Y'all just line up next door neighbors. But tonight, guys, I am in Bowling Green, Kentucky with the team called Tri-State Paranormal Research and Removal Society. I'm curious to know a little bit about the name. So with that said, here I got Nana? Did I say that name right?
Nama.
Nama. Oh, wow. That's an unusual name. Tell me a little bit about what's going on with you guys up there, man. How you doing?
Other than being cold, we're doing pretty good.
Okay. Now, Tri-State Paranormal Research and Removal. That's a pretty long name.
It is.
How did you guys come up with such a long name? And how did you put removal into that?
We actually kind of came up with it because we were originally out of Paducah. Is where we started. So we have decided. I'm sorry. This echo. My headphones decided to quit. We decided we wanted to go to Kentucky and Illinois. Which is how we started off. And then the removal part came into it because we actually had somebody contact us to do a removal, smudging. We do a lot of that. If I have to call a preacher or clergy member of some sort to remove negative energy or that's just kind of how it came about.
Oh, wow. Okay. Man, very interesting. Tell me a little bit about your team. Is it just you, or are there many others? How long you guys been investigating, and mostly why you guys are investigating?
We have been open and operational since 2011.
Okay.
It's myself, my mother, who is the team's coach, because she is a ordained minister. However, due to her health reasons, she usually only goes by she has to.
Okay.
Then there's my significant other, my adopted daughter, and then I have a friend of mine who is actually a medium named Jody. He's actually he lives up in Illinois right now. So we're kind of a small startup, which kind of works in our favor when we do residential. Because when it comes to residential, we don't want to like 10 people even.
Right.
So for us, we got started in. I was actually fascinated before I started.
Okay.
My first experience was when I was 3. Me and my mom were at home, and my mom heard me talking to somebody, and so she came to my room and she's like, "Who are you talking to?" I said, "I'm talking to Minnie." It was my dad's mother. And she was like, "Minnie's in the hospital." And I'm like, "No, Minnie died." So she had been in a real bad car wreck. And we ended up in the hospital. Well, then my mom got a phone call saying that my grandmother had passed away 5 minutes before.
Oh, man, that is interesting.
Yes, and I remember what she told me. She told me everything's going to be okay. No matter what I go through.
Now, it's weird because, let's stay on that subject right there. When spirits come to you and they speak, they always say it's going to be okay. Trusting yourself, and everything will be okay. Yeah. Now, the question that I have for you, has everything been okay since grandmother told you that?
No. Honestly, no. But it was more like I think it's more or less they're telling me that I needed to rely on myself. That I'm a strong individual. That I'm a strong woman. I do have blood. So I do have Native American. And just to kind of base those groups.
Cool.
Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's pretty cool. Now, how often does grandma still come to you every now and then?
Every now and then she does.
Okay. What's the conversation like?
A lot of times just me telling her and venting mainly about life.
Wow.
And she just says, remember who you are.
Now, does grandma ever speak to you about how she's looking at things now that she's no longer on this earth?
How she's looking at humans or
no, how is she seeing things? Because to be honest with you, if my grandparents or my grandmother was to come to me and, just the same way you do, and we have this civil conversation, my mind would be flooding with so many questions like, Grandma, what are you seeing right now? Can you give me what are you looking at? Tell me, help me out.
There was one time she came to me and I had been searching for God at that point. And I was like, I need to know. I have to know what it is that's on that side, that's in that spirit realm. And she said it's not all what people think. Is one of the things she actually said. She said, not what people think. And one of the main things with our team is that we are a collection of different religious beliefs, which is what I love about our team.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be working towards getting my master's in theology, world religions. Because when we go on investigations, if we were to come across a sigil or a mark, we've got to know what it is.
Right.
And sometimes I would prefer to know what it is like right then versus, okay, well, I don't know what this is. Let's take a picture.
Uh-oh. I think she froze, guys. Let's see if she come back. Well, let's see if she comes back, guys. She kind of froze here for a minute. But in the meantime, while she is trying to figure out, I'd like to do a quick shout out to everybody that's out there. Appreciate all the love and support, man, from the podcast that I had Friday night. It did not go the way that I wanted it to go, or it doesn't normally happens that way, but when you have someone that is, I don't know, but it was one of those situations where I put my pride aside. I went through it, like I always do. So kudos to me for actually going through that. The situation got really bad where the guest got up and left. I guess he felt like I offended him. But as you guys know, I ask specific questions, and I like to get in your head. So if I got into that guy's head, he made it damn sure known that I did, because he didn't like what the questions I was asking him. And it's no more than what I ask anybody else that comes on the show. So with that said, I'm going to put that behind me. You know what? And I didn't even post that podcast. I deleted it. And hope that you might be able to see it on YouTube. But I deleted that whole thing. And the craziest thing is I was doing a lot of advertising for that particular podcast. I think on TikTok they had like over 700 views for the advertising on that. So it was going through what it needs to go through, but the guy was rude, disrespectful, and Lord knows the other guy that was on the show, man. I give him a thumbs up because he really, really hung in there with me. And if I knew his number, I would call him directly and tell him thank you for doing what he, because he didn't have to do it. It was basically up to the guy that actually should have came on the show. The founder, the owner, he's the one that, he's the one that should have stuck in there, but he decided he wanted to get mad and run off and do Lord knows whatever. I can see him in the background. And what's really ticked me off was, at the end of the show, they didn't turn their mic off. So I heard the BS they were talking afterwards. So I text them back, and I'm like, hey man, before y'all talk crap, please turn off your mic, because I can hear everything that you guys are saying, so they didn't respond back, and I didn't expect them to. That's what cowards do. What I'm saying? He called himself a paranormal investigator, a TAPS family member, and whatever it is that they call themselves, that's fine with me. But it's past me. Time to move on. Time to continue doing what I'm doing. And with that said, hey, all you guys that are streaming live with me tonight, all you guys on Kick, Rumble, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, my personal Facebook page, and my Facebook podcast page, guys, welcome to the show. As you can see, my guest froze and she bounced off. So what I'm going to do is contact them and see what's going on. Maybe they're having technical difficulties. So I'm going to see. Okay. If I can get all right, I'll just text them. But in the meantime, hey, this can be a call-in show. So if anybody out there that have any questions or any concerns about NSPS TV Paranormal or podcast, feel free, man. Drop your comments in the chat, and I will answer them to the best of my knowledge. All you guys on Kick and Rumble, feel free to do so. Also, you guys can go over to my Facebook page and do what you do. All you guys on Rumble, just if you got a question, just feel free to put it in, and it'll pop right in there. But I got great news, guys. This would be my last week on StreamYard. I would no longer be a part of the StreamYard family. I am headed over to OneStream. All you guys know that StreamYard has went up on their pricing, and I don't see. And to be honest with you, I don't see any thing that would make me pay, anything that StreamYard has improved on their platform that would make me pay for what they're asking. So, but with that said, I'm headed over to OneStream. It's sort of like StreamYard, but man, 40, 50 bucks cheaper. So, I'm hopping over there. And hopefully, I will continue with the success that I have with StreamYard. I wish StreamYard all the best. And if they ever decide to get their pricing down, then maybe I'll come back. But I was with StreamYard for like 3-4 years, and they decided to go off and sell and jump up the pricing, which I don't see the logic in that. You know what I'm saying? StreamYard is very user friendly. That's why I loved it. I'm not that, that tech guy where you this and that. Hey, yes you will, my friend. I will see you then. Yep. Curious to see what you guys got going over there, Big Patrick. But yeah, man, it should be an interesting show. Hopefully, the young lady from Tri-State Paranormal Research and Removal Society will be able to jump back on the show. I know she was having technical difficulties for a moment. Yes, sir. Good to see you too. What's going on over there? Everything copacetic? How's the weather? I know it's cold up there in the north and northeast. So yeah, man. But with that said, 2025 is coming in fast, guys. With that said, well, you know what? Head to the liquor store, bro. Get you the biggest bottle of Jack Daniels you can find, and keep yourself warm. All A. And I'm pretty sure you don't need no ice because you're probably getting snow up there. Just just make sure just make sure, man, you get you a cube of ice and just keep that body warm, dude. Hey, actually, I didn't even think Savannah get that cold, but I guess it does. I hope all the spirits over there aren't freezing. But yeah, get you that bottle of Jack. You'll be all right. But yes, I will see you on the 8th, brother. It should be an interesting podcast. I'm looking forward to speaking with you guys. You know what? I'm always interested to speak with teams out of Georgia, the Savannah area, because, dude, it is so rich in history over there. A lot of diversity. Yeah, dude, man, living in Savannah, well, just walking out your door, no telling what you might see. I mean, you might see a haunted stagecoach going down the road, or you never know, because every part of that whole city is haunted, dude. I mean, there's literally grave sites all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So, Patrick, yes, brother, I will talk to you then. I'll be sending you some information so we can get this thing started. But hopefully this young lady will come back on the show, man. I'm curious to see what's going on up there in the tri-state, in Bowling Green. So, maybe she won't come back. I'm going to sit here and chill out for a minute. Is there anybody out there that would love to jump on the show? Just jump in the chat, say hello, and, ask me any questions about the paranormal. Yes, I'm hoping she does too, because she piqued my curiosity a little bit. I mean, this is the first team out of Bowling Green that I've ever had on the show, so I'm really curious to see what they got going on. So I'm really hoping that she does also. But with that said, hey, open mic. Any questions? Any platform, please, guys, jump in, ask me, and I will do my best to answer the question for you guys. No problem. No problem at all. You know what I'm saying? Oh, big shout out to my Oregon Ducks yesterday for winning. We finished the season 12-0, so big shout out to all those guys up in Eugene. Great job. You kind of had me worried a couple times there, but hey, you put those big boy pants on and you guys did what you had to do. So hey, let's go smash Penn State. Let's get that #1 seed in the tournament, and let's bring a national championship home to Eugene. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I need. That right there was silent so many Oregon critics. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't matter who we play, because I think we've got that SEC mentality now. We got those big boys that came from the South. So we got that SEC mentality where we can go push people around on the offense and the defensive lines. So I am excited on where this Dan Lanning is doing an amazing job. I was a little skeptic of him when they first hired him. Like, who in the hell is this guy? I mean, what is he bringing to the table? But I I spoke too soon because I didn't do my history on him. Look, he's got national championships with Georgia and Alabama. So he's bringing that physical mentality to Eugene, and that's what we need. Because, the last two national championships, we didn't have that physicality, man. That's why Cam Newton and Auburn was able to beat us, because we just didn't have that physicality. And that's why Ohio State was able to beat us as bad as they did, because we wasn't as physical as we needed to be. So I am trying to see what's going on. So hopefully I give her a couple more minutes, guys, till she see if she's gonna jump back on the show. So, hey, is there anybody out there that wants to, conversate, ask any questions about what we do, what I do, and how I do it? Feel free to, jump in the comments. Well, Patrick, I really don't see that happening, because there's so much to work through, and you guys got it made because you guys don't have a conference championship to play. So you guys are set, and I don't think, and after championship Saturday, I think you guys might move up, because I think Georgia is going to beat Texas. And I think we're going to beat Penn State. So you guys will probably move up in the rankings with that, but who's to say? I mean, I think that would be an interesting game, because I would love to come to your house. I'll drive all the way to, just to watch the game with you, and drink up all your beer, and you'll probably kick me out after Notre Dame loses to Oregon. People get mad, and want to kick me out after I do all that screaming and yelling that I do. But it's okay. It's all in fun. It's true you're going to kick me out if Oregon beats Notre Dame. That is so funny. But yeah, I don't know. Oh man, you can't do that, man. Please. Well, I hope so. Yeah, it's all fun, man. A lot of people take college football seriously. The one thing I do love about college football, dude, and people are forgetting these days, but there's so much pageantry. There's so much built up to the game. Starting from Monday when the teams are practicing, but for us, the person that the fan, we start Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So all that build up to a game, dude, is really cool. I mean, you get there. If you like to tailgate, you can tailgate. Start Friday, Saturday, and next thing you know, man, you got all the food and everything, and you're drunk, and you hooping and hollering. So you go to game, and your team winning. Man, that is so cool. So you're dealing with the band, all the pageantry. That's what I like about college football. And I think they're trying to take that away, by all this money that they're giving kids today, this NIL thing. But it's okay. I mean, I understand why they're doing it. But, bring it down a little bit. Because that kid that was at LSU, and now I think he's going to Michigan. Dude, this guy is $10 million, and he's only 18 years old. Tell me if that is not a life-changing event for the whole family. $10 million. You can go buy mom that house now. car. She's able to go to every game. No matter if it's home or away, she's able to go see her son. Hell, I'll do the same thing. $10 million. And I'm pretty sure when Michigan proposed that to this kid, it was like, I'm pretty sure he thought about it because I think it was on the table for like a couple of weeks. Patrick, it was on the table for a couple of weeks. And, you know, I think his heart was with LSU, but somebody got in his ear, and I could be wrong, somebody got in his ear and say, well, 5 million, 10 million is a lot more than 5. You know, 5 million, LSU on there offering this amount. Michigan with those big time boosters up there, 10 million. Oh yeah, I'm headed. Boop. So he said, yes, I am coming to Michigan. Signed, sealed, delivered. And if I'm thinking National Signing Day is this week. You know what I'm saying? So they got themselves a 5-star quarterback who's going to come in and compete immediately. And he's going to get his money. His parents, I'm telling you, that is a life-changing event for everybody across the board that is socialized with him. Now, I'm not going to say fourth or fifth cousin is not going to try to jump in there and try to get a little something out of it, because once you get that type of money, family members come out of the woodworks. Man, you got a cousin you ain't seen since pre-K, and there's no such thing as pre-K. But yeah, man, it's definitely life-changing, you know. So hopefully, I am waiting on this young lady to jump back on the show, and I'm just gonna see what's going on. I'm gonna give her a call right quick. Oh.
The wireless customer you are calling is not available. Please try again later.
Yep, it says not available. So, I don't know. What do you guys think I should do? No, I have not, but I heard about the weather. Yeah, they predict the weather is going to be horrible up there. You know, but no, I have not. Sitting here on the podcast, just trying to have the show. You know, I usually go back and watch the game afterwards, or I'll catch it on YouTube afterwards, but no. Yeah, I think I might have to, Patrick, but it's a little unusual for me. And the thing is, dude, it was cold in Kentucky, and she was in the car, so I kind of, once I seen that, I kind of wanted to push it back anyway to make sure that she's comfortable. I mean, because if it's cold in the car, dude, I mean, that's no place to actually, have a podcast. Especially, I mean, I've done it, but if you put the elements involved in it, you can throw all that out the window, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can throw all. I mean, if it was hot and sunny, fine. But cold, nah. We can definitely reschedule. I mean, I am not. At the end of the day, man, health concerns, that's priority number one. That is priority number one, and I'm more concerned about her, her situation. And so hopefully I'll reach back out to her and see what happened. Oh, dude, Pat, man, don't even worry about it, bro. It happens. It happens to the best of us. You know what? It'll give me a chance to go to Five Below and get me some new headphones, because these here got a short. That's why I have to wrap it around here like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna hang around for a couple of minutes just to see what's going on. Hey, if not, this show it adds up to be a good reel. So once I'm done with here, I'm gonna go into the history, and I'm gonna do some reels off this podcast. So it should be pretty funny. But yeah, let's see what I got going on next week, man. I know I got you guys, Pat. Let's see here. Looking here, guys. Oh, there you go. So, let's see here. All right. December. Can you believe, dude, Christmas is a couple weeks away? Where has this time gone? All right, so Friday, December 6th, I'm in Tacoma, Washington with Traveling Souls Paranormal. Okay, then December 7th, if anybody can tell me what is so significant in the history about December 7th. What happened on that day that made that day so special in not only U.S. history, but world history also? Can anybody tell me what's so special about December 7th? Anybody? No? Nobody knows what happened December 7th? Yes, sir. Pearl Harbor. Yep. That is crazy. So December 7th, I got Twin Tears Paranormal. And after that, December 8th, Paranormal Society of Savannah, Georgia. Man, these guys. Actually, I got a friend of mine, Pat. You probably met him. He dresses up for his investigations. He actually dresses up. He puts on this hat. What is his name? He had a podcast. He was out in Washington. And he did a podcast at this haunted hotel in Washington State, where he was doing an investigating out there. But this guy is from Georgia. Is it Middletown? Is it Middletown? No, I know it's called Middle something. But anyway, this guy dresses up for his investigations. Either he's funny and he gets a lot of things going. Either he dresses up as a pimp because he has his hat, has his gold chains on. Dude, he goes all out for whatever he does. Whatever floats his boat with his investigate, that's what he does. But the last time I seen him, he had this green hat, all this silver gold around his neck, and he was a cool guy, man. He's like, man, this is what I do. This is what makes me stand out among other paranormal investigators, is that I'm able to dress up and do what I do. So, he killed me with that pimp out. He had that pimp. Dude, he had that trench coat on. He had that hat with the star in the back. Oh, I was rolling. But you know what? Who says you can't do that when you're investigating? That right there is definitely thinking outside of the box when somebody does that. So I give that guy a lot of kudos for thinking like that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, whatever works, man. I'm all for it. I am all for it. It doesn't even matter, dude, because a lot of people investigate in shirts and t-shirts and flip-flops. We don't knock that, right? So who can say this guy can dress up in a costume and investigate? Hell, it's intriguing to me. You know, it's very intriguing. So not only I think your audience would get a kick out of it. Hell, I think the whoever you're investigating might get a kick out of it all too. You never know. You never know at all. You know what I'm saying? So, well, it's been almost 40 minutes, man. And at this point, the podcast would be almost over. Well, it depends how good it would have been. But if you guys out there, man, give me a thumbs up if I should postpone it, cancel it. Give me a thumbs up in the group chat. Tell me what you guys think. Or should I continue doing what I'm doing? Just hanging out, talking to you guys, socializing, seeing what's up, talking about the world. You know, it's weird, man, because it seems like Christmas comes so fast. Christmas literally comes right after Halloween. Because Thanksgiving, you don't really see that many decorations. You don't really see the pageantry like you see for Halloween and Christmas, like you know, like for Thanksgiving. So if you guys go to Lowe's, Home Depot, you already see the Christmas stuff already out. You already see that stuff out during Halloween. So Christmas trees and everything is already up. So here comes Thanksgiving. You might see a turkey in the yard, you know, a inflatable turkey. But anything past that, the day after Thanksgiving, straight Christmas. Dude, Christmas is a multi-trillion-dollar a year business. Now, these guys that are growing Christmas trees, can you imagine how much seeds cost to actually grow Christmas trees throughout the year? Couple bucks, maybe. So, but they're selling them. Douglas fir, cedar, they're selling them, dude, and how big they are. From 3 feet all the way up to 12 feet, even some even bigger. Dude, they're selling those things from the range of $80 all the way up to like $3,000. So, dude, they are making a killing off those Christmas trees. Hell, I'm thinking about going into Christmas tree. Hey, you want to go in the Christmas tree business? We can make a lot of money making Christmas trees. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, dude, for that this is where they make their money for the year. You know what, Patrick? I'm thinking it might take all year. But you know what? They do have some of these super grow fertilizer, man, that make things grow a lot quicker than what it normally would take just by nature. So, just think, dude, you might have this super tree, you put some steroids in that tree and it bam, 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 it grows. So you got this super steroid tree in your house that they inject in the ground steroids to make the seeds grow faster. You know, yeah, it's weird how that works. But there's a Christmas tree farm in Bastrop, Texas. And man, the minute Christmas is over with, they're back at it. The minute December 26th, they're ripping up all the trees that have been cut from that farm. They're back at it. They're actually going ahead, laying the seeds down, and getting those trees going for the next year. Now, I don't know if they use a super growth hormones for trees these days. I don't know, but it's definitely $1 trillion a year business. Christmas is one of the most iconic holidays ever, celebrated all over the world. And everybody gets a Christmas tree. Everybody gets those real Christmas trees. Man, you put it in the damn water and the stand, and you keep that water up. Man, you got an instant, what are those things that you put on your car freshener? Because you smelling all that fresh cedar and that fresh tree. Man, it keeps your house. Yeah, chicken poop. It's like me. You know, you never know what you put in them chickens these days. Yeah, that good fertilizer, dude. Yep, chicken poop is good fertilizer. You know, but it's definitely a multi-million-dollar a year business. So if you got like 30 acres, 40 acres, man, and you ain't doing nothing with it, go out there and plant some Christmas trees and see, and open up your farm and just charge. If you spending 39 cents, and you put that in the ground and it's growing up, and you making and you selling it for 80 and all the way up, dude, you're winning. You're winning hands down. So I think I might leave the paranormal field and go into Christmas tree business. I think that'd be cool. I really do. So, but yeah, man, I'm just sitting here chilling, dude. I mean, I don't think she's going to come back on the show because it's almost been an hour. But, hey, for all you guys that joined me on this podcast, man, it's been an interesting one. Oh, yeah. Yep, you can go get that, after all said and done, you can go get that, what is that car that everybody's driving now? You can go get that brand new Tesla and just chill with it. Oh man, I am in Texas. I am in the Central Texas, smack down in the middle of Texas, around the Austin, Round Rock area. So, yep. Yeah, man, so a lot of weird stuff going on this town. This Austin is the rock and roll capital, the live music capital of the world. A lot of people say Seattle, Washington. No. See, there you go. You done messed up. You said go Cowboys. Nope, I don't like the Cowboys. I don't like the Longhorns. But I will. My wife was a Texan fan, so I can ride with them for a little bit. You know, and I think the only reason why she liked the Texans is because of what was that quarterback that was at the Texans before? What's his name? He's at Cleveland now. Huh? What's that quarterback that played for Cleveland? That's at Cleveland. Yeah, he got traded to the Texans.
Talking about Deshaun Watson?
Yeah, my wife was a Watson fan, so you've been a Cowboy fan since '72. Hell, that was the last time they won a Super Bowl. Yeah, Watson. She loves some Watson. You know, which I already know why, man. Women don't really watch football, and you know, they like watching the men in the tight pants. You know, I already know what that's about. You know, and I'm like, well, you know, it's okay with me. But yeah, she was a Watson fan. But you know, I like, well, hell, man, if you really want to look at football, look at the men that should be making more money than that $10 million receiver or that $30 million quarterback. Put those men in the trenches. Because if you didn't have those men in the trenches, you didn't have those offensive line and defensive linemen, football wouldn't be nothing. Those guys are the ones that should be making the 30, 40, 50 million dollars, because those are the ones that make everything run. Without them, you ain't got nothing. Try to play football without an offense or a defensive line and see how far that gets you. You know what I'm saying? It will not get you far at all. But, like this day and age, they say they can find an offensive lineman anywhere. That might be true. You might can find an offensive lineman anywhere, but can you find a good offensive lineman? Hell, I can be an offensive lineman, but are you consistent with your techniques, with your blocking? There's so much into it than just route running. I can route run. Hell, an offensive lineman can route running, but tell me, can a receiver or a quarterback block a 260 defensive pound lineman? Nope. Without getting ran over? Nope. Ask Deion Sanders. Oh. Well, they just contacted me back and said her phone died for some reason. I am so sorry. So that's no problem, guys. I will... Always. Oh no. You know what, Pat? I'll be honest with you. The only person that is saving NFL running backs today is Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry is a monster. But they said he was finished, he was this, he was that when he left Tennessee. Hell no. That dude, hey, all you need to do, give him a fullback, so give him a lead blocker, and give him the ball. That's all you got to do. Derrick Henry will give you 3 to 4 yards a pop at the most. Well, hell, let's add this up. 4 downs, 3 downs, and Derrick Henry is averaging 3 yards a pop at 3, 6, 9. Hey, that you getting the first down every time, but don't kill him. You don't want to 500 carries for 200 yards. Let's even those carries down. Yes, please. Okay, guys. So I just got off the phone with them. She said that her phone died for some weird reason. So that's okay. I understand that. Things do happen. So I asked her if she wanted to reschedule. She said yes. So I am going to reschedule this young lady for another day at another time. And we're going to continue with the podcast. Trust me, I totally understand that. Things do happen. But with that said, oh, no, you didn't say McCaffrey, Patrick. McCaffrey has been a thorn in my side since frequently he played for Stanford. Oh, I like him a little bit more now. I liked him less when he was at Stanford. Oh, that dude was just... Woo! He was the thorn in my side because Oregon and Stanford played every year when, dude, oh my God, he's a monster, he's a beast now if he can stay healthy. That's the only problem. That dude cannot stay healthy. Yep, but you know what, Carolina... That was the best thing he could have done. Just think if he would stayed at Carolina right now. He'd been in retired because they've been and ran him under the ground. So it's a good day he went to San Francisco. That is really great that he did that. All right. I will look at my schedule and see what I got for you. All right. So, yep. Oh no, not again. Well, some people just ain't, dude. Some people is not able to do things in certain types of weather situations, man. San Francisco is not ever get used to the snow. Dallas, all them southern, western teams out there, no, they're not used to that north and northeast type of weather. When you up in the northwest, when you play, teams like Seattle, it's not too much snow, but it is a lot of rain and it is cold. A lot of rain and cold, man, I can't do that. But anyway, guys, Pat, I'll talk to you next week, brother. Hey, this is Terry with NSPS TV Paranormal. Oh, wow, he's out. I'm about to get out of here, guys. I had just rescheduled with Tri-State Paranormal Research and Removal Society from Bowling Green, Kentucky. We just got off the phone with them, and we're going to reschedule. But with that said, I'd like to thank all you guys that joined me, that hung out with me. Pat, I really appreciate it, man, that, you hung with me in there. So I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here, man, and see what's going on with this football game Pat is telling me about. It sounds like they got like 40 inches of snow already. So until then, I'll see you guys next Friday. Peace. Bye, guys.
Peace.
Locked up.